Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of September, as usual, I have a special sales offer available that is inspired in this Virgo themed season we are currently on, and the special tarot offer, it's called Wipe Clean. So if you'd like to know more details about that special offer or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So Scorpio, I do feel like there's a lot of activity here when it comes to your love life and when it comes to passionate links, emotional, almost like turmoil that brings here a mixture of tension and passion. So it is expected that for some of you Scorpios, there's a very steamy vibe around you and those you're dealing with. Even for Scorpios that are not involved with anyone intimately, I do feel like the month will bring up some feelings in you that are quite intense and quite geared towards attracting, people that are also in your frequency, people that are also wanting to engage with that intensity. It's almost like this pushiness, which in a good way, I feel like some of you are very motivated, motivated to improve yourself and also to be there to motivate those you care about, which is great to see because you have the Queen of Wands and this is your central energy. So for some of you, you're embodying the Queen of Wands, which is all about intensities, the Fire Queen. For some of you, you are embodying this energy of sexiness, independence, being confident in your walk, in your talk, in your presentations of your own self, in your creations. This is a queen that is very proud of everything she does. So there's a lot of color with her, a lot of diversity, a lot of interest, a lot of chemistry. So you have it all going on during this month. I feel like there's surprises associated with love. For some of you that have recently fallen in love, or for those of you that are very much in love with a person you have in your life, because this person is coming from your recent past, so there might have already been someone here. You and someone might already be kind of in this exchange of, something here where even if you haven't dated or been together, I feel like for some of you, you have situations where you have admirers looking right through you, right? Looking at you, and you know that they're looking at you, and you know they're showing interest, and sooner or later that situation will build into something. So for those of you that have been feeling like noticed, feeling like there's someone kind of around you in your environment trying to pay attention to you or looking at you, whatever it is, I do feel like this person will make a move. This person will make a move to come closer to you and express their feelings and their intentions. For some of you that are in a relationship or interested in someone and things are just a mixture here of harmony and disharmony, I keep getting like the energy is so intense, and there's someone you might be dealing with as well in which there's this hot and cold dynamic, um or you on yourself are also engaging in this way with people you are interested with or dealing with, because when it gets to be so hot it can easily become a little bit destructive and dangerous. So some of you are kind of in this energy of when you're feeling or sensing danger, either coming from you or that someone will be able to do this to you coming from the other, I feel like you're putting then the ice wall, the let me go back. It's like a tension element here. Let me go back to a position that I consider to be safer. Because you can see here with this this King of Swords crowning your reading, he's protecting his heart fiercely. And this is the king that it's cold, that it's ice. This is the queen that it's hot. So aside here of the gender, the feeling here is there's a dynamic between you and someone in which this is being generated, and it's perhaps taking turns between you and another. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could be dealing with a water sign that is also here, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Whatever it is, the feeling here is a combination again of elements. There are not, again, water and fire and water and air are not elements that are easily, that don't easily come together. There's a resistance here because the temperaments are so different. So there's friction created with temperaments, elements, energies around you of all sorts during September. But at the same time, it feels like a combination that is stimulating. For some of you, it's stimulating you to be bold, confident, to understand your worth, to understand the things you hold as powerful. Understand the power you have just by being you, by walking into a room and showing yourself as you are, and the power and the influence you can see you have of those around you. Because for some of you, this Five of Wands is talking about you have many people interested. You have people fighting for you, or you're fighting as well by someone that, if you are not the Queen of Wands, if this is a counterpart, if this is a person, the person you're interested someone bold, original, sexy, someone in which you see this spark, this original aura about them, there's competition here, Scorpio. There is people here interested in the same person that you are, or in the same opportunity, and you know that, and you're spotting that, and you're kind of, I feel like some of you are in this moment where you're one part, it's like, I feel like Scorpios are in this tug of war. One part of you desires to get involved, desires to fight for whomever you are interested in, or towards this opportunity. Another part of you wants to hold back because, again, it's intense. Perhaps there's jealousy, there's competition, there's obsession, there's like a feeling of needing to win at all costs. There's a lot of games here as well for some of you Scorpios, so be mindful of the games and the schemes you are involved in, or that someone has in your life. It feels like games and schemes of seduction, right, of love, but still dangerous, because if we plot and we scheme and we manipulate in a way, many times we're not operating from truth, from love, from flow, and this might create some, again, disharmony. I do feel like you have nothing to worry about when it comes to who you should, what you have nothing to worry about when it comes to the person you are. You're beautiful. You have everything a person, is, it feels here, Scorpio, it's something here, it's very interesting. It's like you don't see yourself as others do. But from the eyes of the crowd, what surrounds you, you're being looked at as being everything a person would dream to have. The perfect partner, the perfect friend, the perfect colleague, the person of benefit to anyone in whichever form, to have them in your lives. So if you're operating from some insecurity when it comes to your own personal power, charm, attraction, I feel like it's going to be shown to you by the amount of people. It's like it's one of those months where you can be very popular. And suddenly everyone is interested, and suddenly everyone wants to go out, and suddenly everyone wants to have a chat with you. So, for some of you, you're going to get to have a chance to overcome and understand that those insecurities of yours have no reason. There's flirt here. There's new emotional opportunities. So you're going to meet someone new, or you're going to be involved with someone that brings a lot of that young heart, right? Um, to it's like someone that brings you this emotional, innocent, experience. When I say innocent, is this way of relating that is light-hearted, that is romantic, that is about, when we're falling in love and everything is amazing and we feel like very in a very good mood. That type of energy. And it could be that you yourself, you're feeling quite, in love on your own. It's like inspired. So you're seeing beauty, you're seeing love, you're seeing everything is being in an energy that is vibrating from that love. Everything in an energy where beauty is enhanced. I feel like some of you are very interested in beauty on its own, so you might be very interested, in your own image, again, beautifying yourself or your environments, your spaces. I feel like beauty is very important for Scorpios during this month. You're wanting to come across as beautiful, and you're seeing beauty as well around you and in others as they are seeing in you. Now, there is some feeling here of stubbornness that also might uh, be a part of the dynamics you are in. It's like you might be dealing with someone in which you have a firm position and they already have a very firm position. So again, the temperaments compromising, even though there's real interest, the compromise between these two very fixed, stubborn energies is hard. So if you're looking for compromise or for someone to bend their will to yours, right? It might not happen easily or right away. I feel like by force, it will be hard to make someone bend or to make someone understand what you're wishing for them to understand. For Scorpios that are dealing with, a partner or a friend or someone in which there's that friction of stubbornness, let it be. Let it be. Don't force your will, because when you force your will is when this person holds back to protect the heart space. But if you flow and if you let them be in their own temperament and energy, right? I feel like this is how you melt this person. Is by just being there, loving them, showing your love and your affection. Freely showing this beautiful side that you have to offer. This beautiful side that they have as well in them. So I feel like the way to overcome disharmony or tension, lack of understanding, is to go straight to the heart. It's not about who has the power, who is in control, who is in charge, right? It's about going straight to the heart. And then you can melt. And then actually it is melting already. But when we come with that strong energy of being forceful and controlling, this sets all sorts of alarms in our own sense of security. Feeling like we're being taken out of our own spaces where we feel in control of our own. And I feel like for some of you that you're very much in love, if the person you're interested in is giving you sometimes a hard time, Again, it's the same energy. Let it be. Let it be and just love them. Or, in the other way, allow yourself to just be loved. Because this is a mutual, it depends on, of course, your own personal story. Um, but it's some of you are also having a hard time just accepting the love, accepting being loved the way that you truthfully are. I feel like some of you have been in this very long, tiring uh, energy of sacrifices and difficulties with personal relationships and love. Perhaps you had to choose yourself a lot. You have to be on your own a lot. You have to be in this very still position again of being the independent person that doesn't need anybody, that can have everything figured out on its own, the person that is calculated, mindful, reasonable, detached. You have been under some influences that led you to maybe be very much in a moment where you know that fire, that passion, that love, that feeling that just makes us melt. It has been absent. It has been more like winter, right, than summer. And the summer is here. The summer energy is present in your reading, and this summer metaphor is an energy that in which the sun comes and the passion comes and the joy comes and the confidence comes, just to tear down, right, the unnecessary walls that you have created to avoid, right, being loved, to avoid love in, or in other ways, someone that has been doing this to you. I feel like you have a dream. Some of you have dreams to fulfill, and this month presents in it this kind of a breakthrough in terms of expanding your vision of the dream. Some of you that have a specific dream to live something, to do something, to say something, to write something, whatever it is, you're getting closer and closer and closer to manifest this as a reality, because your vision of it is just expanding. You're seeing more clearly and clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer what it is about your dreams that you need to. It's like what it is about your dreams that are not dreams, are about to be realities, right? It's like distinguishing what's just an illusion from an actual reality that you're getting closer and closer and closer to find. Particularly for Scorpios that have been dreaming about that love, right? The encounter with someone, the encounter with a situation that it's so almost like addictive. There's a lot of passion, adrenaline, emotion, fire. There's everything here in this connection. So if you have been having this dream to live a relationship like this, if you already know with whom this situation pertains to, you're getting closer to get there. It's not just a dream. It will not remain just in the ethereal vision of actually what you can accomplish very, very soon. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.